guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having an amazing, beautiful, happy day. If you're new here, hi, I'm Nika. Very nice to meet you. If you like this video and if you want to see more, definitely subscribe. And if you want to see more of my life, what I do, what I wear, all that, you can check out my social media as well and my vlog channel. So today's video is going to be all about my Sunday routine, which Sundays are my favorite days because of this routine. So I thought it would be fun to share because Sundays are kind of my days to get my shit together and relax, like reflect on the previous week, get ready and plan for the next week, all of that. Like, I just love Sundays. Sundays are my shit. So I'm very excited to share this video with you. But before I get into my routine, this video is in collaboration with Teamy. You guys know that I only share things that I love, and I am a tea addict. Like, we have so much tea at home. It's a little bit absurd. Their teas are totally natural, they're vegan, they're non-GMO, soy-free, like all of that amazing stuff that I'm all for. So I was super pumped because it's tea and I love tea. So you guys are gonna see the tea and how I make it and all that in the video, but I just thought I would show you guys what they sent me because I'm in love with it and it's tea. Of course, I wouldn't share this with you guys if I didn't like it. I hope you know that I'm very honest when it comes to that. So they sent me two different teas. This one is their relaxed tea, and I just want to say this is packed. Like, I've been using that for a few weeks now and it's still like full, and I drink a lot of tea, so that says a lot. This one is the relaxed one, which I love to drink like at night and when I'm just trying to like watch a movie and chill. I just love it. It tastes so good and it's like so relaxing. And then I also got this one, which is probably my favorite, but I like both. This is the Teamy Alive. It comes with 15 tea bags and it just kind of boosts my energy. I like to drink teas like this in the morning. I don't drink coffee, I don't like it. So I really like this one because it tastes really good as well, and again, it's like natural, it's so good for you, so I'm really into this. And then this thing I was so excited for because I've been wanting something like this for a really long time. This is like a tumbler, but it's like meant for tea, and I am very slow in the mornings, so I like to make some sort of like energy boosting tea, and then I don't have time to drink it, so this is perfect because I can take it with me. Mine is black, they have it in a ton of different colors, and it has like this on the inside, so it stops the tea leaves. So I've been using this like every single morning and it's so freaking helpful. I do have a coupon code, so you can just use this. I'll have it in the info box as well, so you can just use it if you want to get it for cheaper, and I'll link Teamy in the description box as well. It's gonna be the first link. So yeah, now let's get into my Sunday routine, which I love very much. Okay, so the first thing that I do is not necessarily my favorite, but I like to do it first just so I can get into my mood of just like relaxing, reflecting, planning, which is like my favorite mood. It's like my zone. I like to clean first because I'm that person that I think that when you clean your physical like environment, you also kind of clean your mind, if that makes any sense. So basically what I like to do is put away some stuff that have accumulated throughout the week, and then like I vacuum, I clean surface areas, I clean my windows, like all of that. It takes a little bit more time, and I open the windows just to let some fresh air in. Like, I do all of that. Okay, the second thing that I do to help me get into the Nika zone is that I put on some like really relaxing music. I've been listening just to like waves and ocean sounds for the past few weeks, and I love it because I love the beach. So I do that. I light up my candles, some incense, just to set the mood. And then I also make myself a cup of tea. I made myself the Teamy Relaxed tea because, as I said, I like to be relaxed. I like to be in my Nika zone, and this tea helps me. So I just make the tea and then I just, you know, drink it throughout my planning and reflecting and all of that. It's just so soothing and it makes me feel like I'm in a spa, so I just love it. Okay, now to actually get into like reflecting, planning, all of that, which is my favorite part because I'm psycho. So as you guys know, I made a few videos about like setting goals, achieving goals. I showed you guys my dream board, like all of that. I am very goal oriented and I know exactly what I want. Like, I have my goals, they're straightforward. So basically what I do in this reflecting part of my day is that I ask myself, what did I do this week that helped me to just get closer to my goals, like what were my accomplishments this week, and I write them down in my journal. The second thing that I do is, these are all like very similar by the way, but I write down what did I love to do this week, like what made me happy, and these might just be like some hobbies or hanging out with a friend or like drawing something, just like smaller things that aren't necessarily super productive, but they made me really, really happy. So I just write those down. They just make me feel so much better, and then I know what I could do next week that would make me feel happy again. The next thing that I do is I write my gratitude list, and I do this every day anyway, but on Sundays I try to focus on the whole week. So I think of all the things that I was really grateful for that happened this week, or how I felt that made me feel grateful. Just all of that. I write like from 10 to 20 usually. I love writing gratitude lists because I love the feeling of being grateful. It just puts me in an amazing mood. And the last thing that I do in this reflecting part of my day is, I guess, a little bit more serious because I focus on kind of just like bad things that happened. But instead of being negative about it, I ask myself, what lessons did I learn this week? So anything bad that happened, what did I get from that? Like, what did I learn? Did it like move me closer to the person that I want to be, the life that I want to live, all that types of stuff. Okay, the next little category of things that I do is I plan for the next week. So the first thing that I do is I write down what do I need to do this week, and I write down like everything that I just have in my mind that I need to get done. I don't write specific days of when I need to do it. I just like put it all on the list. And then as I go along in my week, I like actually schedule them on like different days. And in this little part, I obviously also check my calendar and see if I have anything that's already scheduled, like any meetings, photo shoots, anything like that. So I write all of that down. The next thing that I do is I kind of look at my reflecting part category, what I wrote down. And for the next week, I try to figure out what I can do differently. For example, maybe one of my goals is that I want to drink more water. So I look at my previous week and maybe I didn't drink enough water at all. So I make it my goal for the next week to make sure that I drink enough water. This is just like a stupid example, but that's basically the gist of what I do. The next thing that I do is I write a freaking novel of basically like how I want to feel throughout the day, all of that stuff. I believe in the law of attraction, so I kind of just write down how I want this week to turn out, and it usually happens. So I just try to write down as much as possible and kind of imagine it as I go, because I believe that what you see in here, you can see in your reality. So yeah, that's what I do, and it puts me in a great mood, and I'm like so pumped to conquer the next week, and it's the best. Okay, the last little productive thing that I do on Sundays is I sit down on my floor and I look at my dream board, and I usually sit there for like at least 15 minutes because I'm just like smiling, imagining like how my life is gonna be, and it just makes me feel so great. So I basically kind of like visualize, daydream about my goals and achieving them and all that, and you know, living my perfect life. Again, this is like the law of attraction thing, but it just puts me in a great mood. Like, even if you don't believe in the law of attraction, just try this out because you're gonna be in such an amazing mood, and it's amazing. So okay, so that's pretty much everything that I do on Sundays, apart from like chilling and doing nothing. So I really hope you guys took something from this video. Hope you liked it. Hope you're having a lovely day. I love you very much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.